Now, wasn't that a lovely intro? And on my end, that hurt my ears. So I'm gonna turn down the music now. And also, the sound effects. Master volume can be right there. Anyway. How do I... Oh. I did not see that. So yeah, very nice intro. Hello everyone, my name is Tongsly, and welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Now, first off, yes, my voice probably sounds a little different, mainly because I have been dealing, of course, with my coughing from my allergies, and it's kind of messed with my voice a little bit. So, for this video, I'm going to try and tone it down with how I speak and speak a little bit more softly. Then I'm going to drink my water, because why not? Much better. So, this game apparently is, literally, the title says it all. It's about Colonel Sanders, the very man who delivered and made upon us all delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken. And this is apparently an anime style that is also a dating simulator. Now, it's also a visual novel, and in my own honest opinion, I'm not normally a fan of visual novels. I like to be able to actually move around and interact with worlds and games and stuff like that. But, the reason why I'm doing this is mainly because my grandmother, bless her heart, especially since she's still living in Florida, I'm hoping she's doing well and I miss her. Sorry about that, indigestion. She got to meet the Colonel, and she even makes one of the recipes of Kentucky Fried Chicken that he makes. Of course, it's not 100% the same because there's a difference between how it's made in there, how it's made at home, but it's delicious. And I decided I'm not only going to do this for all of you, but I'm making this video in honor of my grandmother, Oma Hawkins. Nana, if you're watching this video, I hope you are. I love you. Miss you, hope get to see you soon, and I hope you'll enjoy this video as well. So, let us begin. New game. I don't know why the continue button was there, but hey. Before we get started, tell us your name. Butter Tongsly. Ooh, yes, pictures of their biscuits and chickens. That's actually some of my favorite meals of the KFCs, is their biscuits and their drumsticks. I like the dark meat more than white meat. White meat to me is too dry, even with sauces. Oh! I'm guessing this must be my room. But which picture is me? Which one of these people is me? Am I Mr. Red Shirt in the front? Am I green? Am I blue? White, purple, or blue? Well, there's two blues. Teal or blue. Whatever, either one. And apparently I have pearl necklace. And hearts. I say I'm neither of those because I'm wearing yellow. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Oh, okay, so I'm in a student apartment. Okay, and I like that poster of that chicken. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him, or throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. No, I'm not gonna stay in bed. It's culinary school. Smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. All the things I'll get to cook. Delicious. I wonder if that would taste good with country gravy. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I kind of wandered off because I got hungry. I actually haven't even eaten all day yet. I just woke up not long ago. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. You know what? I want to take this seriously. Let's do this. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna cook. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Ooh, morning biscuits! I should do that, actually. Every morning, I should have a morning biscuit. I normally have, like, cereal, or I wake up around the time that it's normally, like, lunchtime or dinner. I should have a morning biscuit. Oh, I'll try that home. Just when you needed to get your blood flowing. Oh, it's one of those biscuits. Oh my god, it looks so delicious, even though it's just an anime 2D drawing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Well, she looks nice. Good morning, Butter Tongsly. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, don't cry! Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. A quicksand box? Okay. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But one of the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Okay, first, ow. How could you chip your tooth practicing to kiss a mannequin? And second, why did you kiss a mannequin? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? No, I'm those types of people that I like to try and give a pep talk. I like to try and see if I can help the situation. Let's pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. And that pose she's doing while we're talking, is she literally in that pose while we talk? Just... See how awkward this is? Can you imagine just someone standing there like this, and they're just... What the hell? As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay. After all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yeah, they're actually very nice. And no, I wouldn't believe, but now that you say it, I'll believe it. You can definitely believe it. Hey! First time playing, and apparently I already know my character. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Oi! There shouldn't be bullies in culinary. All of us are trying to cook. Dick. Hey. It's Ashley. Or Ashley. I think it's Ashley, it says. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. She looks like a demon with that sharp tooth right in that spot. Hello, Ashley. Or Ashley. I'll just say Ashley. It's easier for me to pronounce. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Why are you looking at my shins? You're the one who's apparently wearing stockings with images of drumsticks on it. Chicken thighs. Yeah, I called you chicken thighs. Yeah. You leave Butter Tongsly's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Oh, it is Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Yeah! Not letting you get me down. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van. You rang? Oh my god, he has a pompadour shaped like a star. Like, is it shaped like a star, or is that just like some of the pattern? Let me see. Oh my god, it is! It's a pompadour shaped like a star. Oh my god, if someone could actually get their hairstyle to shape perfectly like that, that would actually be pretty cool. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Holy crap! Okay, hi there, Pillsbury Doughboy. Why is it playing that sound again? Stop playing that sound! Ah! Did you just fart? He did fart. I'm gonna see if I can give him a doofy sound. I'll try and do like voice acting in this, because I am starting to finally get over my allergies more and more. Like, I keep saying that, even though it sounds like it's getting worse, it actually is getting better. I'm not coughing as bad as I used to. Oopsie. I think it's broken. What, the door? Or your pants? You reach for it and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Nope. Back off. Not happening. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. I don't know if he's gonna last. Hi, Pop. I'm Butter Tongsly. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it me, or is he kind of cute? Well, you can have him then. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Our teacher's a dog, a little corgi. I think that's what they are. Like, I'm not good at like animal like breed or species types. I think that's what they call them. It's called a corgi. Oh my god, it's adorable. His name's Sprinkles. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in the front? Why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god. I'm loving this game already just because of the characters and like this pooch. Oh my god, this pooch. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I know. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the new nonsense of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush through you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Okay. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Colonel Sanders. You immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. I actually do like how they made his model, though. Like, that is a very, very nice animated model of him. That's very good. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. Oh, well, sorry, people are nervous about competition. Sorry we're not all perfect like you. Maybe we should open that window back up before our faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. I don't like you anymore. Now you're being a dick. I like your haircut. I don't like you. Can I just cut your haircut off your head and just sit at your desk and get you expelled from school? I bet your haircut would be better at cooking than you. Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Butter Tongsly sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Thanks? Question mark? I only have one choice. Okay, I take a moment to clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. Why is there blood? Is this game going to turn into a horror game? I hope not. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete in the Brome cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student, hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. I'm glad I came in early. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Word. It's a robot. A very odd-looking robot. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. What do you say? Okay. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snack? I feel like that chicken on the bottom is talking to me.
Hi.
Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Thanks. I'll need to wash my hands before cooking now. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. I guess. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. I hope you're jealous, Ashley and Van Van. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Butter Tongsly, there's still a seat here. It seems that one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? I will sit by my friend, because she's been nice to me. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Good to know that you think of him that way. Why don't you go talk to him? As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for the life of at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? It's extremely important, actually, because you want to make sure not to cross-contaminate anything on your hands onto the food, and you don't want dirty hands. Wash your hands! Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? That's right. Hey, I got another one. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork. The thought of using a meat tenderizer to eat just, steak, wham, 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 munch, tender. That actually sounds interesting to do, but I can already tell it's a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat or a pancake that looks like a silly face. Pancake, I'm just joking. It's anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Hey! I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Well, thank you. I think my brain is beautiful, too. Hot diggity, Brother Tongsly. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Oh my god, this game is so silly. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. I really wish I had a teacher that was like that. I've never had a teacher that was like that. I wish I did now. I want one to have an important announcement and just say, time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. It does look nice in there. I do like it. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Okay, this game's making me hungry. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Oh no, not you again. What's with your hand posing? You look like you're being a creeper. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Yeah, get out of here! Go away! In real life, I wouldn't really do that to a random student. But in here, it's funny, it's anime, it's happening. Lunch! 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 She said shh. In honor of the new student semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Aha! That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? I was getting confused with the words there, I'm very sorry. But I'm actually interested too. What did Colonel Sanders make us? Is this? Wow! It's beautiful. I want to eat KFC now, but sadly, we don't have any money. It's okay. I'll be fine. No one worry about me. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket over his head. It contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, "Stop thinking and start eating!" For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? Uh-huh, sure you are. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Uh-huh. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take this. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of the fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! KFC, though, is really good, but you don't want to have too much of it because it can be bad for you. Fried food is never good to have too much of. There's moderation. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. What? I don't know. I don't remember this happening when I eat Colonel Sanders' KFC, but okay. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards light. I say I want to meditate. I want to try and identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it. Scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still! until you find it. Could it be? Oh, they blurted it out! He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use... You tried to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know, a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Okay, we approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all times as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just for you and me here talking. Oh, I thought it was him speaking. I didn't see my name. Sorry. It's just you and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figured now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredients to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Make him to show your own strength. Let's try and wow him. You know what? You know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe, and you think you can do better. Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend to an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne? But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Brother Tongsly. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. No, it did not. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature. Adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two that is me and you? Is that, if that wasn't clear? Wanna be my partner?
Aw.
Sure, Brother Tongsly. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's give the robot a chance. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. I mean, honestly, I don't know why it automatically made me choose Sanders, but okay, I guess. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Let's see, steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. In reality, my grandmother actually does make some really good mashed potatoes and gravy. I say we go with the mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to beat red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh, God. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? In reality, no, but apparently my character does, so I can't control that, Ashley. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Where'd the rock and roll music come from? No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Butter Tongsly's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van? Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Butter Tongsly was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about a fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I say we turn to Miriam. And as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Butter Tongsly is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands were being cooked on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. I don't know why I'm having indigestion right now, I'm sorry. It's as if your nature passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy. smothering your nearly finished potatoes dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. That does look delicious. And of course, it's in a KFC bowl. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for the small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling a sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Butter Tongsly. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it with from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specially braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor. I feel like that's a waste of a weapon. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you all will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Oh wait, no, that was him saying, I don't feel so good. It killed him! What the hell? He's turned into a ghost! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh no, Pop! Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against the poison of all kinds. So, he's immune to poison. Unlike that guy. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. I feel bad for that student. No one likes him. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. Oh, no, that was me speaking. I mistook it for him again. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Brother Tongsly? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on the shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up! What the hell? He turned into a Super Saiyan, and his pompadour just lifts up and the stars pointed upwards. I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you killed that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Wait, what? Why does that look like the mashed potatoes with gravy? And oh my god, those eyes. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turning-based fighting sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Well, fine! You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love! Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend? You decide to defend? Which defense will you use? Trepidation? Okay. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Smoke Monster is not, he's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Smoke Monster uses ulti utility Tongsly. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Okay. Cook with love. Smoke Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Wait, why is he using cheese? Feeling vulnerable, Smoke Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pitch. Pot Pie Power Pitch does 10 damage. Smoke Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Smoke Monster spews steam into the night. Spare the wretched beast? Maybe we can make friends. Manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Smoke Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's not. It's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. I'm kind of scared of this book now, even though it has a golden chicken on the top. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. What the? Are they gonna come around and do that again? No? You're awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Well, actually, I need to end off this video here. I've been playing this for over an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't expect it to be that long. We'll continue this scenario here in another video. And it's on day 2. But who knows? Maybe I'll do another video, maybe I won't. Honestly, I'm gonna let everyone else decide. Do they want to see me play the rest of this game? All I know is I mainly wanted to play it to see how the game plays. It actually is... It's decent. It's an interesting story. It's about anime. I like anime, and it's an odd story. And of course, it's a dating simulator, and I'm not 100% a fan of dating simulators, but it was funny to watch nonetheless. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so that you guys can stay notified on when the video uploads onto my channel. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, have a wonderful day, and enjoy some KFC. Bye-bye!
It's delicious.